What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Mika Chanel, back with another edition of Mika Chanel is Just Saying. Today we're talking about The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 1, Episode number 5. I know I missed vlogging last week, but I was not feeling good, so it is what it is. The episode wasn't all that exciting anyway. The most excitement was Katie and her husband her boyfriend, practically having sex in front of everybody at Ashley's party. I do not like PDA. Like, I don't mind giving my husband a little kiss, you know, or holding hands or whatever, but all of that slobbering each other down in public, I don't like that. It grosses me out, honestly. It just, I don't know, it's just some things should just be private, you know? So, I was with the ladies when they were looking a little bit disgusted at the birthday party, okay? Anyway, so we're moving on from that, because we're on episode number 5 that aired. It starts out with Caryn taking her daughter Raven to have to a self-defense class because she says that Raven is going away to college and she just really wants her daughter to, be able to defend herself against, an attacker, because Caryn said that she was robbed a year or so ago in a mall parking lot, and she just, she's a mother, she's being protective of her daughter. She bought her a hot pink stun gun. Stun guns scare the shit out of me. Guns in general scare the shit out. Anything that is used as a weapon scares me. I don't know why, it just does. But I just feel like the stun gun is gonna go off and then you're gonna just shock the wrong person or something. I don't know. But yeah, so she's being a concerned mother, and she just, wants her daughter, she wants to have comfort in knowing that her daughter can defend herself, which, I mean, any mother would want to do the same thing. And she starts crying at the thought of her daughter going away to college and leaving and all that. And it definitely has to be, an emotional time, I would think. Like, she's saying she's going to enjoy her new freedom or whatever. But at the same time, that's her baby girl. And, I can see that. I can see that. Anyways, in the next scene, Miss Lil Ashley is trying to hire an assistant because, she's getting busier and busier with trying to open up the restaurant. And she says that she wants to have a career of her own so that she doesn't always have to rely on her husband. And I'm like, you all know what that means. She wants a career so she can leave her husband eventually. You know what I'm saying? Let me quit putting that stuff out in the air. But that's what I thought when she said that. Anyway, so they're bringing in all of these different people, assistants coming in. They're asking them, just typical questions about their personalities and stuff. And they asked the one chick, what was the wildest thing she's ever done or something crazy like that. No. Okay, now most people know when you go on a job interview that you don't talk about sex, okay? Now this chick done said the wildest thing she ever did was some alley action with a boyfriend. I'm like, girl, are you serious? Come on. Like, oh my God, you're not getting the job. You are out of here, okay? Who talks about that? Anyways, I thought she did a really good job with interviewing people. I really like her personality. She's so fun, and she's in her 20s, and she's just fun and spunky, and she's just happy with life. And I love people that are just like full of life and just happy, just not taking themselves so seriously. She's comfortable with herself, I like that. So, I think they go ahead and decide on one of the women. I can't remember which one it was, but we'll probably see her in some upcoming episodes. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. In the next scene, you see Robin. She goes over to visit Charice. She says that Charice is, the one person in the group that can understand, the whole basketball wife thing and the whole, career after basketball and all of that. So she talks to Charice about Juan possibly, having to move out of town. And she says that she's probably not going to go with him if he does move. I think that Robin is in a bit of denial about her relationship, just like Charice was trying to tell her, girl, y'all live in the same house. Y'all sleep in the same room. Y'all are having sex. what the hell do you call it? I mean, a living booty call? No. I mean, I don't understand. I think she's just in a little bit of a denial and just kind of scared to let go. I mean, like, I think they have some money issues too, and that could be part of it. But I'm like, dude, move in the other room, okay? Why? I mean, I don't even understand. Then she said in one scene that her kids don't even know that they're divorced. You know, I mean, clear, they're not. They're still together. They may be legally divorced, but they are a couple. I mean, you're sleeping in the same bed every single night, and you're having sex, however often y'all are having sex. You know, y'all are a couple, girl. Get your head. What is wrong? I mean, I don't understand, but she's in denial. But, you know, maybe if he moves away and gets a job or whatever, maybe then she can use that as a reason to just move on with her life. I just hate to see women that look stuck. You know, just kind of look stuck in something that they aren't really sure is working for them, you know. Anyway, yeah, I done went all left on the conversation, okay? Let's move on. Charice, you know, opens up about her marriage, and she says that she basically sent her husband a text, like, I'm waving the white flag, I want a divorce. The most hurtful thing, though, that she said was he didn't respond. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, you sent your husband a text about ending your marriage and he doesn't respond? Whew, that's not a good sign. But she says she's ready to move on. She's happy that she's finally comfortable with her decision and that she can talk to other people about it and just really let it all out. Because, you know, she's been, you know, a little afraid to talk to people about the issues in her marriage. You know, I mean, everybody goes through their process. Maybe it's a little bit of embarrassment or, you know, whatever. You just never know. So, you know, it's good that she's being open and expressing how she feels. And I mean, if the man's been gone for years and years and nobody's even seen him, you know, in years, you know, it's time to move on, you know. Take them, get your half girl, and move on. Anyways, yeah, but it was a really good conversation, and it really made me like Charice a little bit more. I'm still on the fence with her, but these last couple of episodes, she softened up a little bit. And you know, and maybe it's because she can let it out now. Like, she feels comfortable letting out her big secret, you know, that her marriage isn't working. So yeah. Anyways, let's move to the next scene. What's the next scene? Giselle. Giselle goes over to visit Caryn. And they go, Karen's like, you know, she loves talking with Giselle, and it's time for them to have some little gossip time. You know, you always like to gossip with your good friends, you know, gossip about other people. You know, we all do it. Whether it's good or bad, we do it all the time. And sometimes you just need a good gossip session, you know, with your girl. So they're in there talking, and Giselle goes, she didn't realize that she had to pay for her drinks at Ashley's party. And so she stiffed her bill. And so she said she was going to call Ashley and tell Ashley that she needed to pay the bill. And I'm like, now I feel like I remember when Giselle, because I feel like Giselle and Robin came at the same time and they went up to the bar, and I'm almost positive I remember the bartender asking them, did they want to start a tab? I mean, I don't know. I deleted the episode, but I'm almost positive that that's what happened. So I don't know what Giselle is, where she's coming from with all of that. But, I mean, it was a little tacky to have a birthday party and then have a cash bar, especially if you have a signature drink. At least a signature drink should have been free. You know, if they wanted something else, then they had to pay for it. But at least have, you know, whatever. You know, whatever. We ain't even gonna go into that. But then they kind of discuss, Katie, and they feel like something was going on with Katie that night, and that's why she was acting the way that she was. Giselle thinks she was a little high on something. I don't know if I think she was high. I think she was just drunk. You know, her and her man, you know, they seem to really be into each other. I think he had just gotten back from like out of town or whatever, and you know, I think they just were partying a little before they came out and partying a lot when they got out. You know. But, you know, they just feel like, you know, they don't want to talk about Katie behind her back too much. They're going to bring it to her and confront her about it and ask her, you know, what was really going on, Katie. You know, I mean, she was just having a good time. They feel like the party was really young, you know, the whole animal print thing and everything. I'm like, well, Ashley turned what she turned 28? She is very young compared to you, Caryn, and you, Giselle. I mean, she's young. You know, and so, I mean, what is she supposed to have? A stuffy-ass party? You know, no. She's having a fun party that appeals to people in her age group. And, you know, you guys are her new friends, and she's inviting you, you know, to be a part of her life, you know, and to see a part of her life and to celebrate her birthday with her. I don't think that she deserved all of that, you know, all of the teeny bopper, or are they going to have animal crackers on the table or whatever, you know. Anyways, so Ashley, at Ashley's house, her mom and her brother come over and, you know, just come over to visit, play a little pool, drink a little drink. Her mom was like, where is the Patron up in here? Okay. Give me some Patron. And so Ashley makes her a drink, and Ashley's like, oh, it's kind of strong. She was like, it might be strong for you, young buck. All right. Pass it on to mama. But they discuss, you know, Ashley's mom Ashley's mom actually filed for bankruptcy, and she's just, you know, going through that whole process. Ashley's a little concerned about her mom, and she wants to help her mom, which, you know, if you have the means to help, you want to help, you know. But her mom does not want to accept the help. You know, she's her mother, and of course you don't want to rely on your kids. And she just tells her, she's like, if it's ever a point where I really need help, I'll let you know. But until then, you know, don't worry about me. I got this. You know, mama got this. Mama done had it all these years. Mama got it, okay? You know, it's only natural, though, to want to help your parents out when you know that they need it, whether they ask for it or not. She says that her mom is her best friend, which I think is really cute. And, you know, I hope I have that relationship with my daughter when she gets older. You know, I'm a parent now, but I do hope that we can become friends, you know, when she gets older. She's my only child, and, you know, yeah, you know, you want to have that close relationship with your kids. You don't want them to grow up and just not even want to be bothered with you, right? Anyway, so in the next scene, we see Caryn and Katie. They have lunch. Katie invites Caryn out because she knows that Caryn knows a lot of big money people, and she is putting together, you know, this fundraiser for her Ross Family Foundation. And a Ross Family Foundation. And so she's putting together like a casino night or whatever. She wants to raise $100,000, but she only has a month to get all the donations in, get people to come and everything. So she asked Caryn to be on her hosting committee. And basically Caryn says no. You know, she says that she has, you know, her own event coming up with her husband's, you know, foundation. And, you know, she doesn't like to spread herself too thin. And, I don't know if that was the only reason. That's the only reason that she said. But, you know, she was a little uncomfortable with the way Katie was acting at Ashley's party. But maybe she was just telling the truth that she doesn't want to spread herself too thin. Now that, okay, is a sign of a grown-ass woman, all right? Because once you learn how to say no, then the rest is so easy, okay? Like, you know, you don't want to just overextend yourself and not be able to give 100% to everything that you're doing. I definitely get that. So, you know, I was a little taken aback when she said no, she couldn't do it. But then, you know, she explained, you know, she had her own stuff going on or whatever. So I was like, okay. Now that's how you're supposed to be able to handle your business. Don't just say yes and really mean no. And then, you know, don't show up. So don't show up and help out or whatever. So I thought that was really cool that, you know, Caryn didn't sugarcoat it. She was like, no, I'm busy, girl. And then we see Giselle. She's out on a date with, is his name Herman? I think that's what his name was, Herman, and something like that. He was on the Maryland legislature or something. She said she don't just date anybody, okay? You got to have, you know what I'm saying, some sense about yourself. You got to be a prominent person in the community and all of this and all of that, because, you know, she can't date scrubs. You know, I get it. I understand. But this man, I just don't think he's her speed. And she even says as much, you know, that he doesn't have enough swag for her or whatever. He's just really good on paper, I guess. but he's good enough for her to invite him to Caryn's yacht party because it's a couple party and she needs a date. And so I guess because of it's being Caryn's event and the people that are going to be there, she feels like this guy is the one to fit in with that crowd. I'm like, Giselle, girl, don't be leading the man on now. Don't be using the man. And, you know, I don't know. She made a comment, though. What did you guys think about the comment? It was like, you know, he didn't have enough swag and, you know, at least tell me you've been arrested, like, at least one time. Now, us women, we get in trouble for liking these bad boys, okay? She liked her bad boy preacher husband, and when she saw how that worked out, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely don't think that this man is her speed at all, but, you know, whatever. Katie and Ashley, in the next scene, you see them, they're golfing with their husbands, basically just showing out. They're not really golfing. They each hit the ball like one time, and then they go sit down. Andrew and Katie are out there being inappropriate again, you know, but it was all in fun. And Ashley and her husband, you know, thought it was funny how he had Katie bend over a little bit, you know, whatever. But then Katie and Ashley sit down and let the guys go golfing. And Katie basically tells her that she had asked Caryn, you know, to help her out with the event. And Caryn basically said no because she has something else going on. But then she threw shade about, you know, the way that Katie was acting. But she did give her some really good advice about, you know, maybe lowering her the amount that she wants to raise because she does have a short amount of time to raise that money in. Ashley's like, you know, it's good that she can give you advice, but she didn't really need to give you the shade with the advice. Ashley feels like Caryn is an ageist or whatever, that she's kind of discriminating against her and Katie because they are younger, you know, than her or whatever. And I don't know if I ever thought about it that way, but I mean, possibly because I don't know if she's discriminating against them because of the age. It was just that party just wasn't for Caryn. You know, the party that Ashley had, her birthday party, it just wasn't Caryn's speed. And I mean, if you got a 50-something-year-old woman, you know, I wouldn't expect that to be her speed, you know. But I don't think Caryn was all that rude about it, you know, but, you know, Caryn, I don't know. You never know with her if she's being rude or if she's just being, trying to give good advice and trying to teach you how to be a proper lady, okay? I don't know, but, you know, they feel like that's what it is. And I like Katie and Ashley together. I'm glad that they're on this show because they bring a vibrancy to the show that the other ladies don't bring because they're really stuffy. Even Giselle is kind of borderline a little stuffy sometimes, you know. I thought she was going to be really, really fun, but she's kind of, you know, falling in line with the whole etiquette and all of this and all of that. So, but that could just be age too. I don't know. So, but I am happy that Ashley and Katie are on this show because they bring some fun to the show. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Caryn is at her house. Caryn and that fucking speaker, where she calls her husband and asks him to come up to whatever room she's in or whatever. I'm like, I know that man is like, put this shit down, okay? Like, ugh. Like, don't be summoning me to the bedroom, you know, or whatever. So she's asking him to help her pick out her outfit for the yacht party. And she says that, you know, she wants to show Ashley how it's done without actually being mean or rude about it, you know, but just kind of showing her how parties are supposed to be thrown. And so she feels like she just really likes Ashley and she really wants to take Ashley under her wing. She likes Ashley because she's married to a rich ass man. When she said it, she said she likes that Ashley's husband, Michael, is loaded. You know what I mean? And, you know, she married a much older man as well. So I think she kind of probably sees a little bit of herself in Ashley and she just wants to guide Ashley. But I don't think Ashley is one to be guided. Okay, I think that she, you know, is going to dance to her own drummer beat, all right? And I don't know if Caryn is going to be able to tame her the way she wants to, okay, Caryn? I don't think you're going to be able to do it. We shall see because it's time for the yacht party, okay? Everybody is arriving to the yacht party. They're all, you know, making introductions and Charice is a little annoyed that she was invited to a couple's party. She's like, well, why would you invite me to a couple's party? You know, that's what she says in her interview. But she comes with 2 of her girlfriends. And, you know, it seems like everybody's having a good time. And then, what's her name? So then Caryn comes over to the circle where Giselle was at, and her date, Herman, I think was his name. So she asks her date if he was Mr. Miami. Now, Caryn, that was a little shady. Now, you could have just waited for a proper introduction instead of talking about, oh, are you Mr. Miami? Because I guess Giselle is dating someone, you know, that she calls Mr. Miami or whatever. And Caryn, you know, she had to throw in a little dig or, you know, throw a little bit of shade or whatever. But it was all in fun. Anyways, the guy, he took it in stride. He knows that he's probably not up Giselle's alley, you know, as far as, you know, somebody that she wants to really be with. So, you know, it's all good. Ashley's husband, on the other hand, is fucked up, okay? This man is toasted. He is pulling down his pants in the middle of the party. Oh my God, Caryn is clutching her pearls. Oh, no. Giselle, please help me, Giselle. Oh my God, this is not how we act. Oh my God, he's ruining my yacht party. Oh no. Now this man, Michael, I think is his name, right? Ashley's husband. He is trying to jump over on the yacht. I'm like, your drunk ass gonna jump down that cold ass water in the middle of the night and drown, okay? You better keep your motherfucking ass on that boat. What the hell what was he drinking, y'all? What was he drinking? He was like, this party, I need to get the party started, all right? And then Giselle and Caryn like, we don't act like that, okay? We don't act like that. Black folks don't do this, all right? All right, Ashley, now you're around a lot of black folks. Now we don't do this. It's like, I wanted him to jump though. Then y'all want him to just jump over and just like, not that I wanted him to drown. I mean, they're like, I'm sure they had lifeboats or something to catch his ass. But I just really wanted to see if he was really going to jump. I really wanted him to just jump overboard and just cause a splash at Caryn's party, just so I could just see her squirm, because I think that she needs to lighten up a little bit. You know, I mean, I wouldn't want somebody pulling down their pants in the middle of my party when nobody else was swimming. Or it wasn't even supposed to be a pool party, you know, but it was still funny to me. I'm sorry. I don't know why it was funny. And then they all, then after that, all craziness was over. Ashley invites all the ladies to come to her beach house where's her beach house? In Delaware. And that's why I like the East Coast. All of that is just so connected. You know, it doesn't take long to get, you know, to the other cities and states and stuff. And I really do like the East Coast. Anyway, so, you know, she says, Caryn's husband is like, is this a girls only event or what? She's like, yeah, it's a girls weekend. And, you know, all the ladies are excited about, you know, going on a girls weekend. She says, no man, if you have a protrusion in your pants, you can't come. And then here goes Katie. Well, what if you have a really big clit? I was cracking up. And poor Caryn. Or Caryn, right? Caryn just, oh my God, the pearls is gonna come off. Them imaginary pearls, she kept clutching. She was like, oh my God, you guys, stop talking like this. I can't take it. Oh my God. Oh, my delicate ears. That was funny. Katie's hilarious to me or whatever. She's hilarious. Oh yeah, Giselle did talk to Katie earlier about the whole thing, and she was just like, you know, she was drunk at Ashley's party. Nothing else was going on. She had just drank a little too much, and she apologized or whatever. But that click comment just took me. It was hilarious, you guys, to me. I don't know why, but it was hilarious. I think it was only hilarious because I just like it when they kind of, you know, get under Caryn's skin a little bit. She needs to lighten the fuck up. Anyways, that was the end of the episode, you guys. I'm not gonna drag it out anymore. That was the end of the episode. Not much is going on with these ladies. You know, each episode is just, I just get a kick out of Caryn's ass. And, you know, I get a kick out of Ashley and Katie, too. They crack me up. You know, Caryn's all high society, sedity. And, you know, the other two girls are just, you know, just out to have fun, you know. I'm looking forward to seeing the trip next week because it looks like there's probably going to be some more drama or whatever. But I'm looking forward to it. So you guys, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what you thought about the blog. Let me know what you thought about the episode. And until next time, please stay real, stay safe, and stay tuned to Mika Chanel is just saying. Bye-bye.